Aloha, guys. Welcome to JRTV Hawaii, in search of a great marriage, new ideas, and ultimately a peaceful world. And one essential concept that I like to frequently point out is this idea of superseding it's called body envy, or envy of others, what they have, their possessions, like for example these fine architecture and condominiums that are costly. We can navigate around that thinking of, why do they get to have that, by applauding the people who worked on it, by celebrating the efforts of the people who bought it and earned it. Generally wealth is earned the hard way with strategy, and a lot of people make money off of investments and in businesses and stuff, but it's they put the extra time, and often they started from not having wealth, and consequently they learned numerous strategies of resourcefulness and prudency and responsibility that resulted them in being able to maintain these wealthier amounts, and speaking of which, healthier amounts. A healthier body is more attractive. Don't envy that either. Celebrate it. Celebrate an attractive couple having children. Obviously recognize what envy actually is, which is a disapproving. There's no such thing as envy. It's just disapproving of when people are misusing what they have, be it their body, or their financial, or political, whatever power it is. So I want to say that there's a thing in current culture of people having this obsession of speaking of, like, either apparent sexual features such as men's genitals, such as women's breasts, and so on. And what it is I feel it's a distraction from the reality of that life is complicated, and a celebration and focal point of the pussy, the flower, which is like a flower, and it draws attention, and it really, I think, is the most appropriate way for culture to celebrate being human, as opposed to other features, the aforementioned. And even ass and breasts, they're kind of collections of fat. They're not healthy. Penis, what happens is it becomes a distraction from the vagina. It's something that it can be a psychological burden. Like, I almost feel like I can understand, like, lesbianism. Like, it's more focused on not the physical gratification part of it, but the essence of love, and the essence of commitment to someone. Sexual experience. Let's say, do men like larger vaginas? Do women like larger penises? It's like, do girls, there are a lot of cultural phrases, like, do girls like a big dick, or whatever is described, or do you guys like big tits? It's like, what people actually are in real life is, if you really analyze those statements, they're not precise enough. Like, who cares what girls, quote unquote, want? How about who does a woman want? More specifically, what does my wife want? Don't want somebody who doesn't find your body attractive. Want people to want what they want, instead of hoping somebody be attracted to you. And like I would always say, we are fucking God. We're the fucking unified field of light. So these human animated, bipedal hominid bodies are for us to experiment with and to play with, and it should be something that we celebrate people, what they have, their attractive features and people, and just be a positive thing in society. And women's vaginas should be celebrated because it's like a flower. It's like looking at a flower. There's different types, and it just needs to be made a focal point. And of course the womb as well. And when we put more emphasis on how attractive a woman's body is, people might disapprove of. Sometimes I am looking at women, whatever it is, but what's actually going on is I'm giving them reminders of that their bodies are attractive and important. And so that's where I'm that's where I'm going with all of this. And thank you for considering. Let's go for a drive. I want maybe you can join me.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
idea of a strip club that the guys only pay for the location and drinks and appetizers, because really it should be, I think women should be like, a naked woman is an instant celebration. Guys like to look at the fat and the pussy.
I'm a rich ass nigga with a bankroll.
As these people build these buildings, I build my concepts, and they're going to uplift society in such a way that we can feel good about ourselves, celebrate women, not make these other references to penis and breasts. And
catch me in that new Chevy, that bitch two-tone. Nigga disrespect the gang, get that nigga gone. On the plug, talking money on my cell phone. Got a whole lot of cash in my trap home.
Yeah, check it out, man.
Tell them no, I ride chrome. Niggas snitching, they got top phones. Little soldier boy, I get a lot of bands. Niggas hating on me cause I'm going up on Instagram. 10 chains on my neck with a lot of cash. Pop no Zans, I almost crashed. Dropped the top on the lamb and I did the dash.
There you have it, you guys. There you have it, man.
Dropped the top on the lamb and I did the dash. I was high off the Zans, I almost crashed.
I talked about responsibility.
I'm a young rich nigga, keep a lot of
money and what you do with it, and if you misuse it, and if you misuse your body, your life gets destroyed, and you get caught up in these desires, and you don't want to be controlled by your emotion. You don't want to be make your decisions based off of lust and emotion. Activate your first 3 chakras, and
drop the top on the lamb and I did the dash.
And then so that your decisions aren't based off of your lower chakras and hoping that somebody else will activate them.
Drop the top on the lamb and I did the dash. Yeah, get money, fuck bitch, that's what they told me. Snake ass nigga snitched on my OG.
Alright, let's see.
In the trap whipping work, yeah, whole key.
Hey.
Get money, pull up on your block with the heat.
Woo.
In the streets, you can catch me with the 30
Thank you for
clip.
joining me, guys. This has been a fun ride. Let's go check out the boats. I think there's a cool boat that I can show you right now. And we'll play another song, but this is how we address these issues. We directly address it head on, and it's not masculine, okay? It's not masculine to want attention from women, from your body.
Them niggas hot on the block. I'm like, what now? 2 hands in the air like I scored a touchdown.
We don't want to
let a nigga get it. Disrespecting off soldier, know I'm stacking millions. Nigga talking about they
We don't
getting
want
bad,
to
getting shit.
take the focus away from women
Drop the top
and
on the lamb and I dash.
and the womb. But here, let me put on another song.
And I did the dash.
You know, let me put on another song here.
Dropped the top on the lamb and I did the dash. I was high off the Zans, I almost crashed. Young rich nigga know I got a lot of bands. You ain't gotta ask me, you know I get a lot of cash. Dropped the top on the lamb and I did the dash. Dropped the top on the lamb and I did the dash.
So yeah, whatever people have, their body, you know, let's celebrate it and uplift each other for what we have and try to make our bodies last longer. Like, wouldn't, if somebody could fucking live 20 years longer, wouldn't that be more attractive? Alright, come on, here we go. So come with me, we're gonna check out this cool boat.